Alright, well, welcome back to Kerbal Space Program 2. This is the post-pre for science update. So, yeah, no, it's post-science update. And, I think we're supposed to get to orbit. Yeah, orbit Kerbin. Says between 300 kilometers and the periapsis greater than 70 kilometers. And then we're supposed to try a buoyancy test. Oh, wait a minute, no, we did a buoyancy test, so we can add that. Oh, cool. Okay, so you floated. You kind of look like an ice cube in a big old cup of coffee. Luckily, our vessels don't melt, well, at least not in water. Our recovery team is out there in full force today. Boats, helicopters, free swimming, with floaties. You'd think they'd realize it's faster to use a boat than to doggy paddle a vessel back to the KFC. We just wanted to swim, honestly. Yay! Okay, so that's going to be the next mission. So let's go to research and development. We have 80 science. See, we can do moon landing, monopropellant drives, long range probes, research miniaturization. I think, honestly, I'll probably just go with the more expensive one. Then we can come back and do the powerful launchers later. After we do that one, because we'll need 25 more. Yeah. Let's research. So we got the MK1 Explorer, single seat lander can. We got the FLT-800 Methalox fuel tank, which is the biggest of the small tanks. And then we got the Wallaroo extendable landing leg. Okay, so let's go back to the VAB. Loading. Pardon me if I adjust the monitor here. Alrighty. So there's a new tank. We only gotta do an orbit. We're gonna go ahead and send somebody and return them. Well, let's just do a probe. See if we can do a probe with Sputnik. Stay Sputnik. Yeah, it's just got to do an orbit, so look at a communications probe. Gotta be a reason for sending us up there, right? Let's see, fuel tank. We'll give it a small fuel tank. And then we'll get a small engine. And below that we'll put a battery. A small battery. And communications, we'll put some antennas. There we go, kind of wild. That'd be a communication satellite, I guess. We're not really going to use that. So, we don't need that. We'll put some lights on it. Put some right there. should be lit up. Solar panels. Put these all the way around the center. Charge that battery. And let's say we need a coupling method. So this one right here. Then we use a tank, big tank. And a bigger, like that. I wonder if this would be enough to get it up there. I don't think it would though. I'm pretty sure it wouldn't actually. But what we could do is make it a little more strong and just let's do a couple like this. That'll be the final stage for that. And we'll put one down here. Another engine. No, not this one. Well, yeah, because this gives us more control. We don't have to add the SAS system, the extended SAS system. So let's see, coupler like so. And we'll put three of those on it. So now we'll put those on there like that. And then cap those off like so. That should actually be strong enough. I'm not sure. Let's get this more centered. Center a little better. There we go. Yeah, there we go. That should hold up pretty good. So we got these three. Breakaway on that one, but we're gonna put this on this, and then we can just throttle down if we don't need it. Get rid of that stage. That'd be that stage is done with, and then this one ignites, and this one breaks away, and then that one ignites. And that should get us into an orbit. And it's not really heavy. So let's see. Old Scott Manley's fly safe. So let's go with orbit rocket, orbit probe. Orbit probe sounds better. We'll put that on 1.0 in case it doesn't work. So this is what, mission 4? Yeah, this is mission 4. Let's see. See? Oh, got it in there. And workspace. So we'll say get into orbit. Or orbit. Main can stay the same, that can stay the same. We'll just save that. And then launch. Okay, so there's the KFC building. We got like this. Okay. Countdown. That was the countdown. We've actually did a smart feature where if you burp for any reason, then it automatically launches and doesn't do the countdown if you have to revert, which is really nice. And you don't have to skip countdown, so I always just count down on the first one. Now I'll probably skip it eventually, but yeah. I still like the countdown. actually achieve orbit. This rocket. Bring it down some. So you want to keep these lines on your prograde node, even with this 90, and that'll give you a perfect equatorial orbit. Nav ball here. Keep that on 90, and that should give you a perfect equatorial orbit. So it looks like we're going to get our orbit. Look a little high, but we should be able to adjust. So let's see here. Let's go ahead and extend antennas. Do we have the communications? That's a board, solar, which we don't extend, the landing gear. So go back here, click on the lights. Oh, the lights didn't work. Electrical engine, halfway communications. Extend antenna. Which if you do it from there, it only does one, but if you do it from here, it does all of them. A little spiky probe. That should suffice though. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to quick save and then reload it, and that fixes the lights sometimes. So I'll do the auto save, quick save 1, load game. I should be able to turn on the lights. There we go. That fixes the lights for some reason. Okay, so we're going to time warp to this point, set it in prograde. Right before the equatorial prograde is going down towards the ground, which is the brown part of the nav ball. Guess you don't know. So that gives me an orbit. See, it gave me a science reward for that. So we got our science down for that. So that gives me 119. We're going to go ahead and push this orbit out though. So we got more than enough Delta V, because we still got the whole next stage. But let's see if, actually let's see if going to mission control, that'll give us more science. We'll submit that. There you are, a magnificent magnet of scientific study. You did amazing. Thank you. We had a watch party to celebrate. There was an exact replica of your vessel made out of cake. It was surprisingly flammable. You might have noticed that a new set of missions are now available. You see the main missions are canon. These contracts are the adventure spin-offs. Some of these challenges bring in more science, others exist to keep our parts manufacturer happy. We can afford to turn anyone away. We can't afford to turn anyone away. You do know this is the first space program on Kerbin, right? Now that you've conquered orbit, it's time to visit our nearest neighbor, the Moon. Come back here when you're ready to go. Over and out. 75 science. Team science. Okay, going green. This one is we're concerned some of the goo that gets dumped down the sink at the R&D center might be messing with the grass. It's too green, right? Take a quick peek and make sure we haven't made this place radioactive again. Attach a GSCM 01 Science Junior to a vessel and perform an environment survey in Kerbin. 25 science, so we'll track that mission. Spacewalking is EVA while in Kerbin orbit. We'll track that mission. And then Mun or Bust. So time to visit our nearest neighbor. Establish an orbit around the Mun with an apoapsis less than 240,000 kilometers, or 2,400 kilometers, and a periapsis greater than 60 kilometers. Science reward of 150. So we'll track that mission and we'll do the mission brief. So we're gonna have to do these two to do the next mission. So okay, so hello director. I'm wide awake and in rare form today. Why? Yesterday I slept for the first time in a few days. Who knew the caffeine crack could provide such restful sleep? Anyway, I brewed some fresh pots for everyone in the mission control so we can cut down on all unnecessary blinking. With your help, we're going to pull off our first moon flyby. Got a minute, poke around the mission tracker. Carefully though. Then come on back and submit your report. Good work, director. Yes, sir. Entering orbit around Kerbin is one thing, but being captured by the gravitational or sphere of influence of another celestial body can be tricky. Use all your tools. Want to make sure your rocket has enough fuel. Pop open the trip planner and the VAB. Stuck on your moon intercept. A well-placed maneuver plane can make a world of difference. Gotcha. Set up a vessel with a probe core and an antenna with a minimum range of 86 GM around Joule. Around Joule? After I'm suppressing my excitement so hard it's making me shake. Good luck. Over and out. I think that was supposed to be around Mun, but I think that's just misworded or got put in there too soon. Over and out. So we can't do, well, we could do this. Let's see. Monopropellant drive, that's not gonna help too much. There's a better probe core and some better communications antennas. Okay, and then we got research and initialization, which actually we need that to do another, to complete one of those, so we'll go ahead and get that. And then this is for 25. Which specialized decoupling. Actually, that one might be worth grabbing too while we're in here. Yeah. So we'll go ahead and research that too. Or at least with 10. So we're gonna go to the moon. People send the building. So we gotta create an orbit around the moon, which actually we might be able to do with the one that we already have. I kinda doubt it, but I guess it's a good way to find out. So actually, let's go test that. So we already got one up in orbit now, right? So we can go to the track zone. We can't go to the tracking station from here. So let's go to KSC. then we go to the tracking station, and then orbit probe 1.0-1, and then we control that. Okay, so let's check out our orbit. We got an orbit here. Let's find our moon. Set its target. Might be able to get that one without even building another probe. I doubt it, but so let's set up a maneuver. Oh, I should have read that. So yeah, you can learn more about maneuvers at the training center. Check out the tutorial called Orbital Transfer for more information. So they'll teach you a smarter way to do it. But, let's say here, I have 845 total in this Delta V in this stage. What do you know? 753. Well, we might be able to do that after all. Huh. So let's shrink this. No, let's shrink it down. No. Yeah, shrink it down. Until we first hit, so we use as little Delta V as possible to hit the moon. And then set that maneuver plan. So it's an aim at maneuver. And then we can start burn in 11 minutes and 38 seconds. So let's time up the point. And that puts us right at 2 minutes. And you can time warp to maneuver, which I'm kind of a fan of, and I've used it. But for now, I think for this video, I'm going to use just a manual time warp. So we got 40 seconds. 30, 40 seconds. So now we're almost down to engine burn. And then let's see if we're set on maneuver. Yes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So I'm going to stop burn here in a second. 3, 2, 1, 0. And that puts us into a stable orbit, or an encounter with the moon. So we can delete this maneuver node. Well, wouldn't that be something to go ahead and get a orbit around Kerbin and get a 2-for-1? So we're going to go ahead and warp up to I'm going to quick save it first because I've had bad experiences with this. There we go. I might not have enough contact with Earth or with Kerbin. We do need to put that in retro. Well, it's giving us control, so it's saying we have control at least. So let's go ahead and speed up and get to the point where we enter the sphere of influence. Slow down. Okay, so to test, we gotta figure out whether we need to speed up or slow down. So let's prograde. Prograde didn't do it, so let's delete. Create a new plan. And put it in retro. Yep, retro did it. 272. We might have enough. Set it in retro. We'll go ahead and delete this. We know we need it in retro now. So we're in retro almost. Sometimes these little things right here get stuck too. I don't know why it does that. If you turn, you can see around it, but I don't know why these little tabs get stuck open. No information tabs. Okay, we're almost there. Go ahead and light that candle for 76. Okay, so we'll stage. That gives us 2,770. And we got it. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. We'll go ahead and create a stable orbit. We actually created a double. We got a 2-for-1 out of this. I am very happy about that. And that was just slapped together real quick. So now we know what can get up there. So I'm going to speed up to here. I'm going to time warp to here. Yeah, that just made my day. Time warp to this point. We're going to shrink this orbit a little better. So that's retro. So that gives us a 2-for-1 on the spacecraft when it comes to missions completed. We'll go ahead and shrink that orbit some. Time warp to here. There we go. 164 to 327. Yeah, that's nowhere near close to perfect, but yeah, that's cool. 2-for-1. We still got plenty of fuel left. We could actually probably return. So let's go back to mission control. So these ones we can't really do, I don't think. Well, we can do, but not with that craft. So let's go ahead and submit our reports to this one. Yeah, you did it. You did it. You did it. And I guess that's how you said it. As of this moment, we're leading the space race. Yes, ours is the only agency participating, but it's still an achievement. A swarm of reporters has been knocking down our doors. We're talking major press outlets. Space Weekly, Kerbal Times, the Kerbal Astronomical Society newsletter, heck, even SAS Planet of SAS. Are you a Kerbal? Are you Kerbal because those reporters are revolving around you? I'm not understanding that. So instead of having to answer them one by one, I just locked them in your office. Don't worry, Newton has found various flat snacks that can be slid under the door to him. It seems like they're making themselves comfortable in there, so no hurry. Meanwhile, we have more important work to do. Getting so near another celestial body has only with the agency's appetite for an up-close encounter. It's finally time to land on the Mun. When you're ready, mission control will awaiting your next mission. Over and out. 150 science to establish an orbit around the Mun, with an apoapsis less than 2,400 kilometers and a periapsis greater than 60 kilometers. And science collected 150. Thanks, science. So, first dibs, plant a flag on with any mayor on Mun. Establish an orbit around Kerbin within AP and PE between 99 kilometers and 101 kilometers. So that's a good one. And we'll track that mission. So these are basically with another rocket, but we'll read this and all that stuff on the next video. Research and development, we'll go ahead and get our new power launchers, which is the big skipper, a couple medium tanks, an adapter, and then a big solid fuel booster, which is a kickback. So we'll get that, we'll research that one. If it's going to let us. It won't let us. I won't let us. It might be something. We'll come back. We'll do that in the next video. Kerbal Space Center. And that's all. One mission, dual purpose, or 2 missions, single rocket. And I'm very pleased about that. Very good day. Bye bye.